Saluti Sicilia. Rosa. A così in Sicilia. Forza Italia, baby. Making us feel real proud right now. They're making us feel real proud. I know some places have already started like celebrating and not over here. Not where I'm at. I think I'm gonna chat that up with Paulie. Woodbridge, see? Right there. Right there. Woodbridge is crazy right now. You gotta come if we go far. Aspa, okay, here he is. How do I accept it? View. Oh, did I lose you, Paulie? Let me try, Ashba. What'd I do? Paulie, you hear me? Paulie. It's not letting me, oh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm about to chat it up with him about where we're gonna celebrate, you know? Because we want to celebrate where we have a good time and non c'è nudo che ci scassa la minchia. Invited, but it's not showing up. Listen, guys, I try to come up with different ways that we could do this little, these little episodes, but I couldn't figure out a way that the videos could save. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if Paulie's gonna do any blind dates. I think you're gonna have to show him some pictures. A reel. You might have to send. You might have to send Paulie a reel of your cousin. I don't know. Paulie, when is it? Let me invite him. I'm gonna invite him. Guys, I don't know if I really wanna keep the commenting. Maybe do it at the end. But I don't know what to do, guys. Anyway, while we wait. Oh. What's up, bro?
This Wi-Fi is the worst. What's going on?
What's going on? I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like, you invited me, then I invited you, so I didn't know what was happening.
What's up, man?
What's up, baby? How you feeling? What do you feel about these comments? Should we shut them down? Maybe the end we take some comments. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. I don't read them anyway. I just talk.
Yeah, exactly. So Ashpa. Turn off comments. All right. Because then it's distracting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How you
What's
feel?
going on? I'm good. I'm in a good mood. When Italy wins, I'm in a good mood.
Me too. Me too. Because if Italy, when Italy doesn't do good,
Woodbridge place. Where's this Woodbridge place? Is it in Canada or New Jersey?
It's in Canada, bro.
That's what we got Woodbridge, Canada. Unfortunately for us.
Yeah, and I don't know. Bro, listen, I don't know the travel restrictions right now because I don't think they're taking visitors right now. I don't think. I think they still have a restriction, right? But
Yeah.
honestly, bro, if we were able to go in there, like I would consider going there if we go far. Because listen, I don't know about your experiences. Like you could tell me your experiences about celebrating, about honking the horn. My experience aren't that great. Up in North Jersey when we won the World Cup, it wasn't that great, bro. We were getting pulled over. We were getting cops shouting at us. Go back to your country and all this shit, bro. I'm not joking, bro. Cops
I,
at us. Go back to your country.
I,
I'm like me.
we,
Kid, celebrate?
we, we were on
Crazy.
eight, we were on 18th Avenue. I remember the day of the World Cup Finals, 2006. The Callops built like a stage out of wood. They built like a stage, like a little stage. They were gonna do like a show if Italy won the game, against France.
Yeah.
And the cops came and they were undoing it in the sun. O caldo, o sole. The cops came and they were unscrewing the whole stage. The cops had to be construction workers.
That's
They threw everybody
that's
out.
commitment. That's commitment.
Bro, it was so funny, bro. Watching the cops trying to
Bro,
undo the wood.
they were really committed to take us down, huh?
Yeah, they were sweating. They were miserable. Y todo sangue.
Oh, é casango, é casango.
Fuck at it.
Oh my
So
god.
so it was but overall 18th Avenue at that time was just mobbed. It was a great celebration. I've had 18th Avenue was good probably until 2012 for me. But 2012, we had good celebrations up until 2012 with the Euro Cup. After that, 2016 we had a nice little corner. I think even now they probably have a nice little corner with Cafe Sportivo. Shout out to my boy Ivan.
Okay.
18th Avenue. But
Oh yeah,
that's
you
about
told me
it.
about. You told me maybe we could
Yeah,
watch the game over there.
he puts the TV outside. He puts a TV outside. He's got an outdoor TV, and we all sit outside.
That's
Uh,
nice.
but that's about the extent of it now. But I can remember seeing that footage from Woodbridge. I can remember when 18th Avenue was like that.
Yeah.
It's a game that it's not anymore, but I can remember when we had it like that. So it kind of made me nostalgic to see that. It was nice.
Yeah, we look at that. We're like, and we're only 2 games in, and they're already celebrating like that, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, like I feel
Oh
jealous.
no, they get bigger and bigger. I remember when early these tournaments, it was 18th Avenue was always mobbed, and every single win it got bigger. More and more people were showing up. More and more people were showing up. I can remember all the way back to like Euro 2000, World Cup '94. I mean, it was we had good tournaments. It was wild. It was wild.
It's so. If we're not trying, I'm not trying to get ahead of ourselves, but if we make it as far as we can make it, where we celebrate, where could we really celebrate? Que nessuno
I don't know.
aspetta minchia, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you got by you. I know Yvonne's corner on 18th Avenue on 75th Street. We got a good amount of people. But it's not
Good.
going to be like it was before. But it's not going to be Woodbridge.
It's not going to be
But
Woodbridge. Yeah.
But it's going to be some good spot. I'll be back in New York by then too. Hopefully we get that far. We look good right now.
We look good.
My worry is still the lack of a clear cut finisher, a clear cut striker. But we're a great playmaking team. I saw France play yesterday. France has everything, and they got Mbappe too. That's my worry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the team of the tournament. Now, I want to say Italy's the team of the tournament. Until I saw France play yesterday, I really thought Italy had looked the best. But France is real sturdy defensively, stout defensively. I think we have a more creative midfield than they do. I think we have a more playmaking type of style than they do. Because they play Germany, but we have more of a playmaking style than they do. But their finishers up front. I mean, Mbappe is a machine, and probably Benzema, who's their number 2 striker, is better than any striker we have. So that they have 2 real good finishers. So in comparison to that, we'll see. But right now, I just want to see how far we can go. I see, I like the way we've been looking. So I like most things. A couple of things I'm not happy about, but most things I'm happy about, and I'm hoping that things come together every game.
Yeah, and it's okay that we talk about like some of the negative things because it's normal. We're gonna like sometimes nitpick. Overall, we're happy. Overall, we're excited, and just them, and this has always been like this. Even them singing the national anthem, just bro, it gives you goosebumps, So, but like you see this team like together, they have this unity. I don't know, like you can see this chemistry that we don't always see. It's rare.
Mm-hmm.
One thing. Yeah, go ahead.
A lot of guys are having a good tournament. A lot of guys on the team are having a good tournament. They keep this up, we're going to lose all those guys in Serie A. They're all going to wind up in England playing in the Premier League.
100%. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, Locatelli's going to be gone real soon.
Guys like Locatelli, Spinazzola, these big teams are really going to look at picking them up. It always happens to us a lot of times. I remember Grosso with 06 wound up Paris Saint-Germain in France, the big market teams start picking up these players. But I'm happy for them. Hopefully we keep this up. We'll see.
So one of the things that I picked up was Berardi. I gave him a pass the first game. This game, bro, he did a lot of screw ups. He did a lot of screw ups. Like I'm saying, I don't know. I don't know. Berardi
I
wasn't
prefer
impressive to me these
I,
2 games.
I prefer Chiesa in his position, but I'm
Yeah,
not gonna complain about Berardi. Yeah, he had the nice run that had the goal for Locatelli. Locatelli's first goal was on Berardi's run. You know, it was he had that run on the wing that
yeah.
opened. He made the pass from the top, almost going to the touchline, and brought it back center for Locatelli's easy goal. So Berardi made that run, so I can't.
I
It
think
was an
you know
important
what
run. It was an important run to make, and it was
I
it was
think
quick,
when
especially
I
after we just got a goal taken away. Um, I don't have the craziest criticism for him. I
yeah
am glad that Chiesa came in. I probably still prefer Chiesa to Berardi, but I'm not gonna go too crazy yet.
no
Um,
exactly like
but
I'm not going like crazy against Berardi, but like for example when I see that he's just firing at it, I say Minkia, he made a couple of mistakes, but that's fine. We still have
yeah,
more positives than negative. That's the
yeah,
only thing that I kind of picked up because
yeah, no, they're
Jorginho,
little things.
little things.
Overall, honestly, I was probably more unhappy with Insigne today than Berardi. Insigne was a very creative player, but everything he tried today was not connected. And eventually, he was subbed out. But
Yeah,
I like his mentality.
yeah.
He if it executes, it's amazing. So hopefully he gets a little sharper as the tournament
Yeah,
progresses, so that those kind of things come into play. Because when they execute well, I mean, there's some things we do in the midfield which I haven't seen an Italian midfield do in a long time. Like
yeah,
little touches, boom, 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 and all of a sudden we're off racing, we're off to the races. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
little touches and we're off running. Really, really, really they open things up and they take off, and I like how it comes together in a cohesive unit very, very nicely,
There
Um,
was a spot. I'm pretty sure it was the sometime in the first half. I'm not 100% sure, but Insigne had a spot, and he was closed in. He was on the corner of the
mhm,
of the goal, and he
mhm.
tried to finesse it. And
Yeah,
if
yeah.
that if that defender
With
wasn't
the
there, that
ex-
was a goal, bro.
yeah, with the outside of with the shot, you mean? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, with the
With
shot,
the
that
shot,
was
but also,
amazing.
he had a couple of moments, but I didn't like the way. I liked the idea, but I didn't
Yeah,
like the execution of a lot of what he did.
against Spinazzola's all over the field. Again, it's like this guy is like
I like Spinazzola, man.
he's
I
ama-
like.
he's incredible.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
and he takes on the man consistently. I
yeah,
like him a lot.
yeah,
I really think he's going to be one who's going to get a lot of big offers. Uh,
absolutely, 100%. After this, forget about it.
you know, well, I'm glad Immobile is getting goals this game, because I always have question marks about him on the national
We
team.
all do.
But I
Even the
still,
commentators during the game, they were saying the same thing. I'm like, yeah,
yeah, I mean, but my problem is he still missed two empty net goals, bro. I mean, it was easier to miss those than it was to score those.
I know,
You know,
I know.
I mean, it was easier to score those than it was to miss
Then it
those,
was
and he
to
found
miss
a way
them.
to miss them.
Yeah,
And that's my fear, because when it comes to crunch time, when it's going to come to those kind of moments, because these games are going to be decided by those kind of moments, like Del
yep,
Piero's missed the 2000 Euro final. The
yep.
big games are decided by those kind of moments. Um, and so, you got to execute in those moments right there. I remember Del Piero missing like a complete empty net in at Euro 2000 or about the 70th minute. If it would have put us up 2-0, the game's over. Instead, it stayed 1-0, and France came back and even the game up late in the game, and then we lost it in the extra time.
Then then Del
Those,
Piero made it up for us in the World Cup 2002 when he came off the bench last
yeah,
minute
yeah.
against Mexico.
Yeah, everybody always says that, but I don't count it when we're up 1-0. I don't count it
You're
in the
right.
100. I don't count it in the 121st minute. I need your 2-0 goal in the 70th minute. I don't
Yep.
need your 2-0 goal in the 21st minute. And Del Piero's a class act. I've heard from so
Oh
many
yeah.
people, and he had a great career. But for the national team, I always thought he was a subpar player, who didn't perform for the national team like he could have, like he should have. I worry about that with Immobile too. He's a guy who got a goal last game, but he couldn't miss that goal that he scored last game. I mean, it fell right on his foot in front of net. And
Yeah.
this game, he got a goal, but this game, honestly, the goal he scored today probably was a gift from the keeper. That's supposed to be a save. I mean, that keeper's supposed to knock that into a corner kick or something. You know what I'm saying? That it
Yeah.
wasn't a difficult save to make. The goals he missed, though, the two opportunities he missed right before that. You got to at least put those on net. You got to at least force a save. I mean, if you put those on net, you're probably going to score them because the keeper's basically beaten. Games are decided in these moments. I speak from my Italy watching experience because I'm telling you,
exactly.
I think of Euro 2000, Del Piero missing a wide open net in about the 70th or 68th minute around there, and it came back to bite us. You know what I'm saying? It came back to bite us. So these big games, big moments are dictated by these kind of little opportunities that you got to finish, and that's why when I say I look at France and they have Mbappe and Benzema, and I look at us and we have a great playmaking team, and I look forward to seeing how we move along cohesively as a unit. And we're also fun to watch, exciting to watch, which is unlike us in a lot of times. A lot of times when non-Italians describe our style of play. Yeah. So I like that, but I still I'm hopeful that it all comes together when it comes time to. But I have my worries. You know, I'm an optimist and a pessimist. Like
me too. I'm the same way.
But I'm happy with this team compared to what we've had in recent years. I'm very, very happy with the team we have. You know, it's a fun game to watch.
They're they work well together. And again, we spoke about it. Like the defense, held it down for the most part. There was some moments like towards the end that was like, what are we doing? And the whole thing with Chiellini now, I don't know. Do you think that was a handball?
It was a handball. I mean, I guess
intentional.
No, it wasn't intentional. But I guess with the new rule, they were saying that if the guy with the unintentional handball, they're not going to call fouls on it so much. But if the unintentional handball leads to a goal by the sixth player, you got to take it. So I can respect that rule.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. But I can respect that rule.
I think right after that, it fired us up even more. And then that's when
and as long as it's played consistently that way, I don't have a problem with it. You know, in the first game, I remember we had a clear handball that could have been a penalty kick for us when it was 0-0. And I said, you know what? If we don't get it, fine. As long as I don't see these kind of calls given penalty kicks for the rest of the tournament. You know what I'm saying? And I've noticed that they've been a little bit more strict with giving penalties for BS handballs. You know, sometimes it's just unintentional. You know, so I can ride with that. I don't mind that. You know, I don't want that too forced. Sometimes the ball does bounce off your hand on accident. You know, but in today's case with Chiellini, when it led to a goal, I can respect the fact that you have to not count that. You know, you were talking about the analysts, bro. These American analysts, bro. Sometimes they surprise me. They say something good, and I'm like, me. You know, they're saying something smart. All right, you know what? They're getting better. And then they take a step forward and they take 14 steps backwards, bro.
Exactly. And they're like, shit.
This guy today was talking about how Locatelli got two goals in today's game, and he's got more Euro Cup goals, more career Euro Cup goals than Del Piero, Vieri, and
Baggio.
Buddy, the only guy that played in Euro Cups out of those three was Del Piero. Baggio and Vieri never played a single Euro Cup game.
No.
What are you even saying, bro? Baggio and Vieri never played in a Euro Cup.
They never played in Euro Cup.
What are you saying?
The best part is that he goes, we got a great stats team. We got a great stats team. Listen to these stats. Bro, it doesn't even fucking make sense. It didn't even make sense. He goes, we have a great stats team. Listen to this. An expert. We have a stats
and Locatelli's been great for us, bro. Don't compare apples to oranges, bro. Baggio and Vieri never played in a Euro Cup.
Exactly.
Del Piero, like I said, Del Piero, I'll say it to anybody in their face, bro. And again, I can respect Del Piero's career. Del Piero was always subpar. With the national team, he was always subpar. International competition, he put Juventus in the Champions League, with the exception of probably you would count about 5 times on one hand. You count about on one hand when he wasn't subpar in those situations. Other than that, in those situations, he was always kind of subpar. You know, so the fact of like more goals than this, Baggio and Vieri never played in a Euro Cup. You know, Saki didn't take Baggio in 96, Euro 96. Euro 92 we didn't qualify for. And Klopp didn't take Baggio in Euro 2000. I think Vieri was in before Euro 2000. So you're not getting anywhere. You're not going anywhere with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
They felt really good about it, though. They felt real good about it. Like, that's the best part.
Yeah.
You know?
Sometimes I look at this like, man, they should make media analysts, bro. They should make media analysts. It's crazy, you know? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Because they're talking about, they talk about little stats like, the third place team 4 years ago, the third place team, like Portugal won the tournament.
Yeah.
You got to give more stats than that. The World Cup used to be 24 teams. Give key third place teams of the World Cup as well. Give this example of the 2014 tournament gives us some wild cards. Italy in 94 was a third place team and went to the final. Argentina in 1990 was a third place team and went to the final. Italy in 82 was a third place team and won the World Cup. You know what I mean? Like, give us these examples. He only gave us Portugal 4 years ago. Give us these 2014 tournament examples. For me, 2014 tournament is the most exciting version, except when it's all Europe 24 teams, it's too watered down. I don't like the European 24 teams, but I loved the World Cup being 24 teams.
Yeah.
It's just they're too greedy. They went to 32 teams. Now they're going to go to more. The 2014 World Cup for me was the best because they gave you just enough wild cards that would get hot at the right time as well, and they did. It would happen.
Well, Paulie, come on, let's not be too harsh on them. I mean, they really gave real good statistics when they said, well, usually when a team wins the first two games of the Euro Cup, they end up winning.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean, bro? And the best part is that it right after that it goes to like Sports Center, like those
Yeah.
I don't watch that shit anymore. But they talk, and bro, they talk like 2 seconds about the Euro Cup.
And they go to the NBA.
Oh, and we got so much news about NBA, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. So ridiculous. But I can't wait to show. Once the game's over,
I watch the soccer. No, that's it.
Yeah, man.
We have to get at least a draw in the last game to win the group.
Yeah, and I think that I think he's gonna start. Maybe he'll start like Benedeschi, and I think that's a good idea because
as long as we don't tank the game. Because I remember 4 years ago we won the group. We won the group, so we tanked the last game. We can't afford to really tank the game because Wales advances.
2016, yeah. 2016.
Yeah, we led 2016. We just we mailed it in against Ireland, and they beat us in the last group.
Yeah, we're like, we advanced. Who gives a shit? Second.
We advanced first. Well, we don't advance first this time if we lose. We got to advance first, so we avoid the tougher teams early on.
Yep, exactly. So, I'm definitely looking forward to that team. I thought that Switzerland would have been, a tough game, and I think they were definitely tougher than Turkey. So Wales is gonna go for the gusto with us Sunday. So it's gonna be good.
Yeah, well, Wales has everything to play for as well, But I think Wales, Wales is gonna try not to get blown out because they want to also in case they wind up losing, they want to be protected with the goal differential with Switzerland. So if they lose, I think they're gonna want to not get blown out. We'll see. Turkey became like the stepchild of the tournament. They got beat up by everybody.
They're just getting spanked left and right.
Terrible.
They're catching beatings everywhere. So Sunday, let's see what Mancini does. If he's gonna put in Balotti or Keane or just keep them all.
But either way, he left Keane home. He left Keane home.
Oh, he left him home? Bro, either way, wherever he puts that striker to start the match, I'm still screaming at the TV. You got to spike those fucker.
I know. Well, we'll see. I think he's gonna probably play around a little bit, but not too much though. I'm hoping Chiellini is not, his injury's not bad. I'm hoping Barella didn't come off.
Yeah, Barella too. That was
Yeah. We'll see.
That would be a little bit of
in the coming days. We'll see how everything goes, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, absolutely. But well, it's definitely positive. We feel good. I'm excited.
Yeah,
and we're in the round of 16, so
now we just gotta make sure we qualify first, and that's it. We'll go.
Absolutely. All right, brother. So
Sunday.
we'll hit it. We'll chat it up Sunday, brother.
All right, man. Hopefully we'll figure out who we're playing next round too by then.
Absolutely. Yep. All right, bro. Ciao.
Gotcha.